Let's review first. Can we please review? On Friday, I gave you 2 methods of proving triangles congruent. 2 methods. Can I have one of those methods, please? One method only. 3. Side, side, side. If you have all 3 pairs of sides, you're good to go. And the second method I gave you on Friday, 1.
Side angle side.
Side angle side. Quickly, while we're on side angle side, what do you got to know to use side angle side? What do I have to know to use side angle side? 22, what do I need to know? Not here today. 7, what do I need to know to use side angle side? What about it? Where's it got to be?
In between the sides.
In between the sides. Everyone agree? If it's not, you can't do it. You cannot do it. We should never, in our proofs anywhere, be writing down SSA. Never going to work. Never going to work. Guaranteed. If the angle's not in between, it's not going to work. All right. So now I'm going to introduce 2 other methods. Now you're going to have 4 out of 5. The 5th one won't come until after the quiz, so don't worry about it. Third method right here. ASA, which you guys should know, I'm sure. Angle, side, angle. All right, angle, side, angle. There's your third method. And what do you think? Look where the side is. If you want to use this, where's the side have to be? In the middle, kind of like side angle side with the angle. All right, now the side's got to be in the middle. Look at the 2 triangles I provided on the right. We see that the sides are in the middle, right? In the middle. Well, what if the side's not in the middle? You can still do it. If the side is not in the middle, you can still do it, and that's the 4th method I'm going to show you today, which is AAS, which is angle, angle, side. All right, so it's okay if the side's not in the middle. I just use angle, angle, side instead. Bottom line, here's what I'm trying to tell you. Here's what I'm trying to tell you all. If you have 2 angles and a side, you can do it. If you have 2 angles and a side, you can do it. It's just a matter of you figuring out if the side's in the middle. Okay? Everyone all right? Ready for your first proof?
Sure.
You and your group.
Yes.
I'll see you back in 3 minutes. Go ahead. I think you guys should be able to handle this basic one. Oh, before you start, please start getting in the habit of doing this when you start a proof. Go ahead. Write down your givens and mark your diagram. Do not write step number 2 until you and your group have figured out what method it's going to be. Then do step 2 and finish the proof. Okay, don't start writing with no idea where it's going. So write your givens, mark your diagram, and then say to you and your group, hey, which one of the 4 methods is going to be it here? And then write your proof. Have an idea of what you're going to use. Think about what you're going to use as far as a method, and then go. Feel free to discuss in your groups.
If it's PQ and RQ equal. What is it? Side and then the entire.
I'm looking angle side because these 2 angles. Because it bisects.
Yeah.
US is congruent. into PQS because it bisects. Oh, angle.
Could this be SQ is equal to SQ and then it'd be angle side angle?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go and get going here because it seems like many of you guys are ready. Starting today on this proof, we have now 4 methods. All right, and that's a lot. So what you're gonna start seeing me do is I'm gonna start in my proof. I'm gonna start labeling the sides and angles I actually have. If you think this is gonna help you out, feel free to use it. If not, you're not gonna offend me at all. Trust me. Can I use that as a full pair of angles? PSQ congruent to RSQ. Are those full angles in both triangles I'm looking for? Yeah. So what you're gonna see me do this. I'm just gonna put a little A next to it. That just reminds me, okay, you have a full pair of angles right now. I need 2 more pair of something. Where'd they come from? And if you don't want to do this, I'm fine too. This just helps us out. Helps me out. 1, George, what else do you have for me?
Your SQ is equal to SQ.
Oh yeah, taking that right out of somebody's hands. The old reflexive. Always the go-to for people, even in desperation mode. I'll just write a bunch of reflexives. Maybe I get partial credit. There's an S, right? There's a side. So that tells me I need 1 more pair of something because every reason I've given you has 3 letters in it. I got angle, I got a side, and where else? What else can you give me based on your vocab? 10, what else, Josh, can you give me? Darn right. Why? How'd you know that, Josh? Kid knows what a bisector is. We've been doing it since Unit 1, right? Good work, good work. So these 2 angles are congruent. And take a look. Now that gives me a second pair. Now what I have to decide is, all right, I have ASA. Is it angle side angle or is it angle side? Depends. I got to look. Is the reflexive side in between or not? So that's my last question to somebody. Is the reflexive side in between? 14? We don't have one, do we? Nope, always the lone ghost there. 1, George, in between or not? Yeah, it is. So which method are we using?
ASA.
Yep, angle, side, angle to say the triangles are congruent. Not bad on that one? Before we get to this one? Question? Yes, Via? That's fine, as long as you got to have those 2 in there. I don't care what number step there are, but yes, that's fine. Anybody else? Okay, let me come around with some help here. If you have your own colored pencils, you might want to use them here. See if I have enough. And there's a reason I'm giving you these. Maybe somebody can figure out before I even tell you. All right, let's see here. Let's mark our diagrams. Let's see, DAC. It's congruent to BEC, got it? And then it said segment DC, congruent to segment BC, got it. All right, anybody know why I handed out those colored pencils and why they might be useful in this problem? Not because I want to make your proof more colorful. Look at the triangles I'm asking you to prove congruent. What's up with those triangles, Zach? Yeah, they're tough to see. They kind of overlap each other. So that's why I'm giving you the colored pencils to share with each other, pass around, highlight one of the triangles in one color and another triangle in another color. All right, so we can see exactly what the two triangles are because it's tough. It's tough to see them. And you're going to have to prove them congruent. Yeah, anytime the triangles overlap, I'm going to suggest different colors for them. If you want. So share your colored pencils around in the group, pass them around. Okay, here we go. Let me start out with what was given to you, because what I need to know is how many angles and sides do I have, so I know how much I need to find. Everyone look at DAC and BEC, those two angles that were given congruent. Are those two full angles in each triangle? Is DAC a full angle in one triangle, and is BEC a full angle in another? Yes, no? Yes, they are. They're both full. So guess what I just gave you? A pair of angles. Done. I gave you a pair of angles. So you at least need two more pair of something. What about those segments? Is DC a full side in one triangle? Yeah, in my yellow one anyway it is. And is BC a full side in the other triangle? Yeah, so what did I also give you? Look at that, huh? You guys got 2 out of 3 already, just from the givens. Where's the third pair now? You're welcome, you're welcome. Where's the third pair now? That's what you and your group have to figure out. I gave you a pair of angles and a pair of sides. Look at both triangles. Where is the third pair going to come from? Don't make up words that aren't there. I don't want to hear bisector, supplementary. I don't want to hear that garbage. Let's see if we can find something within those two triangles. You got to find it on your own because we used up all our givens. The givens are used up. It's got to be a full angle or a full side. Full angle or a full side. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
Starting to hear some good things. Starting to hear some good things. Okay, let's talk. Anybody find that missing pair of sides or angles? Think we got a missing pair of sides of angles? Maybe. They have to be full angles and full sides in both triangles. Think we got it? Any group think they got the missing pair? Lisa, what do you think?
Angle C.
Look at angle C, everyone. What do you notice about it? It's in both, a full angle in both. We're used to sides being reflexive. Angles can be reflexive too if they're both shared in the triangle. So yes, you got it. You got the missing pair. Angle C, congruent to itself. Reflexive. Angles can be reflexive. Right there. There's my reflexive angle. Good job. All right, so we got everything. Now, this might be the tougher part of the proof right now, figuring out what method we got. All right, because you have what? Two angles on a side. So it's either going to be angle side angle or it's going to be angle angle side. It all depends if the side's in between. And that is, I'm not going to joke around. That's tough to see. Are the sides in between or not? All right, that is tough to see. Here's my suggestion. I highly recommend you use it. Right now, I want everyone off to the side, draw out triangle BEC. Take one of the triangles and draw it out. And I'm just choosing BEC. So everyone just draw out triangle BEC. Where did we put markings on triangle BEC? Tell me, the angles and the sides we put markings on. Emma, where's one place we put a marking on triangle BEC? At angle E, we put an arc mark. Good. Name another place we put a marking. Lisa. C. Yep, that was your reflexive angle. And we also put a marking on one of the sides. Where is it, Scott? BC. Makes this answer pretty easy now, doesn't it? Is that side in between or not? Okay, which one are we using? Angle, angle, side. All right, so when they overlap, I highly recommend drawing the triangle out to see if the side or the angles are in between. This makes it very, very easy on us to see, hey, that's pretty clear the side's not in between. So that's an angle, angle, sider. Questions? Packets away now. Packets away. Chromebook. We got some reviewing for the cumulative 1 quiz right now. And this is going to be done on your own. If you want to group up with other people from other groups, feel free. Wherever you're putting your work for these questions, let's keep it all in the same place. I will make it available so you guys can see if you're getting it right or wrong. There we go. And I will come around helping you guys out. Let me just take a quick look here. Can you do number 1 now after today's? Yeah, you can do number 1 now. After today's lesson, you can do number 1. So call me over if you're having trouble. I will help you out as much as I can. Write down all your work. You should be able to see if you've answered them correctly or not. Don't be the kid who just, clicks on all of them until you see the green check mark. Yeah, that'll help you out next Wednesday. Good luck. Again, work with other people, guys. Go. Move around if you want. Switch groups or anything, but we're working on this here. Let's